Hey everyone, thanks for checking out our channel and checking out a review on the new Omega Crux.
Yeah, so today we're going to be heading over to Revs Rose Bowl in Windsor, Ontario, and we're going to throw these balls.
Yeah, we're going to see what they're like. I'm going to compare it to the Crux Prime.
And I'll be comparing it to the Astrophysics today.
Yeah, so we're going to throw it in the house shot, the normal typical house shot we bowl on, and see what these do.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bells.
The layout I decided to go with on my Omega Crux was 5 3/4 by 4 by 3.5. I had a lock that was laid out like this, and I really liked that ball. And even though the Omega Crux is a pearl sanded ball and the lock was a hybrid, I saw some similarities just in some things I'd seen, and I had a feeling that I was going to like this one like this too, and I'll tell you, I definitely do. So far I've liked every ball with the Catalyst core. I like the rolly characteristics of it, and the Omega is no different other than it has a little more pop down lane because of the Pro cover. I think the last ball I had that was a big pearl ASIM that was sanded from the factory was the Critical Theory. I loved that ball, and I think the Omega is going to be a ball that gets into my bag really quickly. You can see when I compare it to the Crux Prime, the Prime is slower, a little more straight off the back end of the pattern, and more even overall. They share a lot of the same characteristics and shape, but the Omega seems like a ball that you're going to be able to keep chasing it left with, and it's not going to quit in the back the way the Crux Prime does sometimes when you get too far left.
The layout that I'm using on my Omega Crux is 4 1/4 by 5 1/4 by 2.5. Now I think this ball is gonna really like oil, so when you hit the right pattern I think it's gonna be really good. I don't think that I'm gonna need it on like my typical house shot, but it's definitely gonna be a go-to for a tournament ball for me. I'm comparing it to my Astrophysics. I played the same line, but as you can see my Astrophysics is a lot cleaner through the front, where the Omega Crux is less responsive down lane. I'm playing similar lines with these two balls, but I think that the Astrophysics is definitely going to be a good piece when the Omega Crux starts seeing friction a little bit too soon.
Like I said, the rolly core with that punch down lane just seems to match up really well for me, especially on our house pattern here because we bowl on a little higher volume. I've thrown it in league a couple times now, and I was able to stick with it all 3 games, and I've been really impressed with it. The cinnamon smell reminds me of my old Diablo, which is the first ball I ever shot 300 with, so that little nostalgic fact also makes me really like this ball. I think the Omega is going to be a great ball for a lot of different styles. Where the Crux Prime you needed to kind of keep your angles in front of you, this seems like it's going to match up with more players. For lower rev rates and lower speeds, the ball is going to get through the front a little better than the Crux Prime does, but it's still going to have that nice punch down lane, and higher rev rate players are going to like it because they can use it for longer in a block.
The Omega Crux along with the Pitch Purple release on February 21st, so don't forget to get to your pro shops and order yours today. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notification bells. Thanks for watching.